On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. And welcome to my hole. Welcome to the Smit Hole. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast, and yes, this is the What the Hell Everything podcast. This is it. He is he, I am me, and here we are on a fucking terrible Monday. Terrible, terrible, terrible Monday. Ha ha ha. What a day. What a feeling, you know? Recording date and time, January 29th, 2024. Less than 12 hours after getting our collective hearts ripped out. You really put so much into it. From a goddamn, what do they call that? What's that word? Invested. You had so much invested, so much of yourself invested in it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I didn't necessarily go to a game this year. I didn't necessarily spend money on it, but I feel like the brain time is more priceless than going to the game, because it was such a hopeful fucking feeling. I'm gonna talk a lot about this fucking game probably. I have so much on my brain, and I'm so fucking just down. You know, what do they call that? The fucking tale of two cities. I should get into the word of the day and say everything we're gonna do. We're gonna do reactions on the live stream. If I forget to edit that part out, then you're gonna hear that on the regular podcast. And then, hey, what's the live stream? It happens on Patreon. You should join us. Thanks for being on the live stream. You got any reactions, suggestions, things you want to listen to together? Throw it on there. I'll try to get it in. I got a pretty decent selection today, and I can add to it for sure if you got something rad. But the word of the day, we're going to kick off the word of the day. We got headline scrolls. We got a 420 break. We're going to check out some stoner rock and metal. Going to play just the tip with fucking reaction roulette. All the things, man. And again, it's going to be quite a bit of fucking football talk. As well as my fucking hero is returning, which I'm fucking really happy about. It's just like I don't even know where to begin. I had such like a sleepless night. I just was awake for, I bet you, 2/3 of last night. And I don't have many sleepless nights anymore. I usually, and did, go to sleep fairly high. You know, that helps me sleep. That is my cure to insomnia. Boy, does it ever work. But again, just ever present on the mind last night. Let's actually get the input switched to the whatchamaface here. The word of the day, even on days like today, when your whole heart was ripped out the night prior due to a football game. When you say it like that, you're like, man, there's people that will mock that shit, and go fuck yourself. Did you really get that sad over a football game of fucking grown men fucking playing your game? You're goddamn right I did. You're goddamn right. What's the word of the day today? Jannock. Does Jannock mean I don't know. I was trying to relate it to the fucking Lions game. I don't know. Is that how you say that goddamn word?
Jannock.
Jannock, okay. Jannock. Jannock.
Jannock.
All right, what the fuck does that word mean? Honest, fair, straightforward. Which is something I always strive to be. And it reminds me of Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, hang on, let's see how to use this first. Sorry, it's going to relate back to the Lions. Probably everything in this fucking podcast today is going to relate back to my fucking devastation. First recorded in 1825 to 1830. Primarily used in British and Australian dialects of English of uncertain origin, but has been applied to a type of oat bread, Jannock bread. No shit. Okay. The Jannock approach of the coach brought out the best in her players, instilling a sense of fairness and camaraderie. I would say that is the very Jannock approach that one Dan Campbell has used the last 3 seasons since he became the Detroit Lions head coach and has become one of my favorite humans of all time. And even still, even watching that post-game press conference last night that I didn't watch until today. I just couldn't bring myself to watch it last night. I kept the fucking celebration on because I just wanted to fucking stew in it just for a minute and just watch these fucking dickheads at San Francisco. I mean, congratulations to them, blah, 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 all that stuff, fine. But I just wanted to fucking sit and stew in it and just be like, should have been us. What's that fucking line from Stand By Me? Should have been you, Gordo. Should have been you, Lions, but it fucking wasn't. Again. But it's not like before. When I say again, I heard some fucking assholes who were doing the same old Lions fucking nonsense, saying those words. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. You're clearly not paying attention. And I've seen some of these fucking dickheads already. I got to stay off social media because it's really, really going to fucking irritate me. And I'm going to fucking say mean, rude shit to people that I normally otherwise like, Just saying fucking stupid fucking Lions shit. People that don't fucking pay attention to the games. They only watch it a little bit. The only reason they're fucking watching is because they're in the NFC Championship game and they're popular and they're America's team and blah, blah, blah. And how the fucking tables turn on motherfuckers when shit goes south. When shit doesn't go your fucking way. You got to find people to blame. You fucking dicks. Man, I really got to stay off social media. Because, again, you're clearly not fucking paying attention. What a fucking tale of two halves, I can't, it was like, it was, again, it's not the same old Lions, but and I even said this fucking to Tim last night, as soon as it was over, or when it was getting close, and you're just like, being a Lions fan has helped prepare me for this. This, you know what losing's like, but this one sucked. But the feeling of it was still like, honestly, it feels exactly like my last breakup. I got broke up with the last time, the last relationship that I was in. I got broke up with, and I remember just being, I was bummed out, but my attitude towards it because I just was like, kind of saw it coming. And I kind of knew it was probably the best move, but I was just like, oh, here's another fucking relationship that's just gone fucking south. And I just, whatever. That was kind of like my fucking attitude towards it last night. And you feel it coming. It was going so fucking well, And then the momentum shifted going into the second half, and I couldn't fucking believe they were up 17 going into the half of the NFC Championship game. I'm like, is this fucking real life? Apparently real life just means no, you're not doing that today. I still love this team more than ever. I still love this coach more than ever. All these motherfuckers that talk shit and said he should have kicked the field goal. Again, yeah, he maybe could have, and maybe he is second guessing himself, but not nearly the amount of people that act like they love him and his approach when shit's going right. You know, there is a reason why his approach has worked and transformed that organization and transformed really the culture and the vibe with the fucking city. You know what I mean? There's a reason that approach has worked. It's a fucking uh, oh, the reason. Excuse me. His fourth down tendency to go for it on fourth down worked with his fucking players, and worked was because he believes in his players and he trusts his players to make the right fucking plays in those moments. Uh, sometimes you don't make the fucking plays, man. I feel so bad for like Josh Reynolds because I already saw some fucking dickheads. Again, this is just my personal Facebook friends. It's not like a Twitter feed or anything, but I've already seen fucking people that were like, oh, they should Josh Reynolds, who dropped a couple passes and then he made caught a couple passes. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. Yeah, they should cut him. I'm like, what a fuck you. You know, what a fucking asshole you are. Sometimes you just don't make the plays, man, and it sucks for nobody other than those fucking players. Guaranteed. You know, Jared Goff didn't make a couple throws. The momentum was against him. Jared Goff didn't make a couple throws. Dan Campbell may have done a couple things he wish he didn't. I don't give a fuck if he does or doesn't. If he doesn't regret one thing, I don't give a shit. You know, do what got you there. What is that? Close to a 50-yard field goal that they wanted Dan Campbell to go for in that situation. There's not a track record of a great kicker on that fucking team. The chances are better if they would have missed it. They'd been about the same fucking spot if they went for it and didn't get it, which is what happened. And I'm all about fucking going for the win. I'm all about fucking going for it. You got to turn the tides in your favor, and that is the exact mindset that has worked for this team. If you like it when it's good, you got to fucking respect it and just deal with it when it's bad, and it doesn't fucking work. And it didn't work. You know, it just didn't work. And I'm a firm believer that if they ever get to that point again, it's going to get better. It will be a different outcome. Because I honestly feel like they could be the next Kansas City Chiefs. They could be the next fucking great team that everybody's – they're just going to get better. This crop of talent. I really just hope – and I don't think it's going to happen. I worry that, like, you see with other teams if something like this would have happened, where, you know, coach should have kicked it, fucking went for it like a dummy. Some motherfuckers would say that shit, you know. Other organizations, when things like that happen, you could see some, like, maybe there could be some chirping within players. Somebody tweets some shit, you know, or something. Somebody talks shit about the coach or something. Then there's fucking drama. I hope there's none of that shit. And I don't foresee there being. I just want this team to fucking stay together. And I think they will. I think they're all so on board with the vision that that they've had from Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes and the whole fucking organization, man. I'm so fucking bummed it's over. What a fucking ride. It's been so fun. I might even get emotional just like thinking and talking about this because honestly, it's such a family thing, you know, where we were going to do this big thing if they went to the Super Bowl, and we were going to have a watch party over here with my dad and everybody in here. And Dad's getting old. And the fucking classic line is, I just want them to win the Super Bowl before I fucking die. No, I don't want them to win a fucking Super Bowl before I die. So it's just like, there was that whole angle where it was just going to be a big family affair. I think the whole families were going to be over here and like kids running around and shit. And it was probably going to be chaotic and fucking fun and awesome. And we're hoping. And I honestly, as a fan, you feel like you're playing. Clearly, you're not. And most people would say you're not playing. Shut the fuck up. We know, but you feel like you're playing. You feel like you have to give it the same emotional energy as like the players. So you can't even just like think about them winning. You can't look past the game. But, fucking son of a bitch. But again, it makes me love Dan Campbell even more. Watching his pressers after a loss. That's how you know he's legit, man. That's how you know when people show their character when they lose and things get tough. And honestly, I had this photo pulled up or saved. I don't actually have it. I'll have to edit it in post-production and put it up. But it's the classic, my favorite picture, I think, from Dan Campbell that I've seen is him walking out of the building after the loss last night with Teddy Bridgewater, who's the backup quarterback. And he's retiring after this season, Teddy Bridgewater is. And it was just a fucking great photo. Him with his arm around Teddy Bridgewater just walking out, for his last time. And it just fucking shows you a million fucking times more what that guy does. Rather than some fucking bullshit field goal decision, go for it on fourth down decision. That's what Dan Campbell is. That's the kind of dude he is, where he's really kind of focused so much on the players and taking the time at the end to just spend time with the backup quarterback who isn't going to play anymore, just walking out and enjoying company of each other. That's kind of fucking awesome, And I can't even wait. I better be able to watch the Lions in fucking Ireland. That's all I know. That won't affect my decision to go there. I'm still going, but I really need to be able to watch Lions football. So, hey, where are the bars? Where's the game on? We need to figure that shit out. I'm sure I can watch it on my phone, but it's not as fucking fun. Okay? All right. What a Jannock. Dan Campbell is. Fucking look at me fucking throwing words down. It's such like a... I can't... It was honestly so fucking just the two opposite feelings, man. Because you knew that San Francisco was going to come back. You knew it. You're not dumb. I even fucking was saying it to him. There's no way the Lions are going to blow out the 49ers. It's just not happening. It's just a different fucking team, man. And I firmly believe that the Lions will be in that fucking same breath as the 49ers. So you know they were going to come back. But still, you were up fucking 17 and they were fucking smoking them. It was so goddamn awesome. And you're like, oh my fucking God. Jameson Williams is fucking... I even told Tim, I kind of predicted he was going to he was going to be a monster in this game. If he would have caught that one fucking touchdown over the top, it was so close. That would have been fucking game over right there. Man, so many what ifs. They were getting to Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy played the game of his fucking life. And I even said that to somebody recently. Brock Purdy is going to have to play the game of his fucking life if he beats the Lions, and he fucking did. But now I hate the fucking 49ers. Through no fault of their own. They didn't do anything shitty, but now they're a rival. And I hate them, and I want to fucking play them again. Really just fucking it really just eats my lunch, which is probably a stupid fucking saying. What eats your lunch? I don't know. Let's fucking listen to some rock and roll. I wanted something feel good for me to kick off this fucking show with. After I don't even know if it's gonna work. Usually good rock and roll puts me in a good mood, but what have I been listening to today? My fucking stoner rock playlist, simply because I I mean, I'm high right now, but I didn't start smoking weed until just a few minutes ago, right before the podcast starts. But I was listening to my stoner rock because I just wanted that vibe. You know, I didn't want anything too happy. I didn't feel like fucking raging. I just wanted a fucking kind of a mellow sort of vibe. But now we're going to do live Edgar Winter and Frankenstein on the Midnight Special, which I'm actually really excited about. Hey, thanks for checking this. Thanks for checking that reaction out. If you did. If you didn't, then, hey. Thanks anyway. Hey, let me save this fucking screenshot. Edgar Winter. Screenshot. Make sure I put Frankenstein. No, it's Frankenstein. Is that fucking line from that movie? Yeah, that's still fucking not... that did not lift my mood one single bit from that fucking Lions game. I'm still devastated. Son of a bitch. I can't wait for Jon Stewart to come back because I equate it like this, where I want Rage Against, and I think I saw a post from Brad Wilk from Rage Against the Machine that they're not getting back together, and that's really all I've wanted. We just need a Rage Against the Machine, you know? Need a fucking band like that. And we need Jon Stewart helming The Daily Show. And thank fucking goodness he is, because I think only once a week, and then is executive producer. I'm hoping that because he's only doing that, that's not to say that that's not a lot. The executive producer role is probably pretty time consuming. But like his Apple TV show, The Problem, I think, and then the subsequent podcast was so fucking good. It's like I could hear that, I could listen to that dude talk about fucking anything. You want to talk about like a hero and just his ability to like his ability to be funny and spot on and poignant and all those things that Jon Stewart is. But when he is fucking interviewing somebody and just takes people to task, he has an ability to just dress people down with words and make them and expose them for being fucking stupid so well. And I wish I had that ability. I strive to, you know? I don't want to make people look stupid necessarily, but if they fucking deserve it, absolutely. Man, that was so cool to see. I don't even watch The Daily Show. Like, I don't know how many people actually, I'm sure the ratings are fine on it. It's still on, but I mean, I just tend to like either watch a full episode online, maybe on YouTube, or mostly just clips, right? Or catch it on fucking The Daily Show's on, so I'll just go watch it on demand or whatever the fuck, you know. So you watch it like that, but it was so. I love that he's back on, because again, we need Jon Stewart in this. In this fucking insaneness around us. In this insaneness around us. That sounds like fucking Festivus. It's a Festivus for the rest of us. The insaneness around us for the Festivus for the rest of us. Hey, let's play just the tip. Yeah, no. That was I wish I would have just skipped that one. I don't know. It's just that chorus, and it's best to put it like this, is that I'm pretty sure that reaction is never going to see the time of day. I just really didn't fucking like it. But it's like, sounds like something like Hailstorm, or a band I would hear on the fucking radio, and everything sounds the same, and I can't fucking take it. It's such a hard, like, it's just I hate hearing substandard rock and roll, you know? It's the worst. Like, you could be so much more creative probably if you just fucking did what you wanted to do. But so many like labels or whomever is kind of just shaping the way these bands sound to fucking promote them, and you can hear it, and it fucking pisses me off, and I want no part of that. I feel like that was way more mean than it should have been, you know? But hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I fucking super glued my thumb for the first time. Not like together with like another thumb. I cut my thumb yesterday because, like an idiot, I don't know how this happened. When I moved, I guess I threw away some things. I knew I threw away my knife set, so I had to get a brand new knife set, which is why it was extra sharp. And then I realized, I guess I don't want to cut anything for the rest of my life either because I threw my fucking cutting boards away. I don't know how. Was I just pissed off? Did I put them somewhere else? Are they somewhere else? Maybe I have them in a box. I don't know. But I didn't have any fucking cutting boards, and I was on the fly making food for one Tim Logan, and I wasn't making it for Tim, but I was making food. Tim Logan was coming over. I was making some rad fucking ground turkey burgers with provolone and mustard, and then I just saw this fucking recipe floating around on Instagram. It was like smashed loaded baked potatoes, where you boil the potatoes and you smash them on a fucking cookie sheet or baking sheet or whatever, and then you top it with green onion, bacon, cheese, salt, pepper. Dip it in ranch and sour cream, and it's fucking rad. But I was cutting bacon. I'm like, I needed to cut bacon. I don't have a fucking cutting board. I'm like, in the middle of this process, I can't go get a fucking cutting board. I was like, what the fuck? I just cut it on a plate. I just took a big plate, and I was fucking cutting it on there, and totally slipped. And man, it was one of those where you felt the fucking knife go into your fucking thumb, like in the flesh, and you're like, oh man, this is not good. This is a deep motherfucker. And I bet you it was 45 minutes of just like fucking holding it up here above the heart. I'm like, man, I can't go get stitches right now because I'm in the middle of shit. The fucking Lions game is starting in like 2 hours. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking cook food. But I'm just like, fuck. I bet you it took me 45 minutes to get that bleeding stopped just enough. Because I was like, man, I got to fucking Band-Aid this up. I have some Neosporin I'm going to put on. I don't have very many Band-Aids, but I'm going to have to fucking double wrap this thing because it's a gnarly cut. I don't know if I can stop the bleeding enough to bandage this up. And then I was like, oh, wait a second. My brother Levi, who has worked in a warehouse for a long time, he's a warehouse manager, and he's always using box cutters, and he cuts his fucking fingers all the time with his box cutters. He's like, oh, dude, just fucking, he told me this a long time ago, just take some super glue, and super glue your fucking cut. I'm like, really? You can do that? Is it good for you? Is it going to get in the fucking cut and infect it? He's like, no, they use it for fucking like, I don't know when I say they. I don't want to suggest that doctors use super glue, but I think there is liquid stitches that is pretty fucking similar to super glue, right? He's like, oh, no, it's fine. You can just do that as long as your fucking thumb's not going to fall off or it's not something you really need stitches for. I thought I was going to. It totally worked, man. I just fucking I mean, yeah, my finger's kind of crusty, but you can actually do things with it, And then it did break open last night, not too long before bed, just a little bit, and it was bleeding a little bit. And then I just topped it with super glue again, and then it's just fucking stopped. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think it doesn't hurt any more than than the cut, but I don't know. I think it'll be all right. Super glue your fucking cuts. Totally works. And let's see what the fuck is going on around here. Sorry. I actually have to cut it short today, you guys. I have to cut it short today because I have things I need to get out of here to do. And that's going to be it. I'm still just so fucking down about the goddamn Detroit Lions. It's hard to put that one into words, man. I mean, I talked about it a lot earlier. So I kind of did it effectively. But that is going to do it for me. And thanks for being on. And remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. And, of course, you can download that on Spotify and all those things. I was going to get the headline scrolls. Then I realized I have to get the fuck out of here pretty soon. So we're all set. You're all set. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I am out of here.
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody!
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right, I'll see you guys there. By the bar and get your face, huh? Get me paid, bitch! Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. I love y'all very much. Peace out! Good night, ladies.
What the hell? Everything!